We would be honored if you would join us.
It is celebrated. It is your destiny.
Stretch out with your feelings.
May the force be with us.
It is pointless to resist, my son.
I've given up trying to run.
Do or do not. There is no trial. Do it.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Jedi Master Yoda. You seek Yoda.
Remember, the force will be with you, always.
Jedi coming in. Thank you so much. The Yankees play the Boston Red Sox tonight. The Yankees are on fire. They're hot. They're ready to go. I can't wait for this game tonight. We got Haney on there. Salute to everybody joining me real quick here with the New York Yankees. I'll put that up there. The New York Yankee lineup brought to you by MLB.com. You got DJ LeMahieu. Anthony Rizzo has come back from the DL. Aaron Judge, Joey Gallo, Giancarlo Stanton, Brooke De Nador, Gary Sanchez, Brett Gardner, and Andrew Velasquez. The Yankees are looking to sweep. The Yankees are on fire right now. What can you say? The Yankees are 13-4 in August. They've been one of the best teams in the American League after the All-Star break. Their reinforcements help for Brian Cashman. I just wanted to make a quick video talk about the Yankees. Right now, we got to give up to Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is currently on fire. Aaron Judge during the 11-game on-base streak, batting .366, 15 for 41. He has 4 home runs, 12 OSBSB, 4.9, a slugging of 732. Aaron Judge is carrying this team right now. For all the criticism the Aaron Judge get, he has put the team on his back here in early August, and he's earning his money. He's becoming a big force in that lineup. Kudos to him. Not only Aaron Judge playing well, but also the supporting cast roles. You got a lot of supporting cast members. Yes, you can see the Yankees are 13-4 in August. With Luis Gil. He hasn't given up a run in 3 starts. Look at that, 15.2 innings pitched, no runs. Waldy Peralta, what a trade for Sockman. What a trade that was. Abreu comes from the bullpen. He's throwing a 1.8 ERA in 8 games. And Tyler Wade, as much criticism we get of Tyler Wade is hitting 434, 16, and he's been playing really well for Tyler Wade. Good for him. He needed that, and the Yankees historically are on a historic run right now. The New York Yankees quickly are on a historic run. Right now, the Yankees are 9 games on the Boston Red Sox in 23 days. Since July 25th, Boston is 18-14, and the New York Yankees are 17-5. And the Red Sox and Yankees are even percentage point. They're actually a game better than the Red Sox right now, half a game. And also, the Oakland Athletics lost last night to the White Sox. So their Yankees are actually tiebreaker leading of the wild card. Who would have thought that? About trading deadline, we thought this season was going to be a lost season, but the Yankees are resilient. They have come back. Kudos to the team, not giving up. And now, they're 5 games behind the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa Bay Rays are doing this, in my opinion, with smoke and mirrors. Yes, they are a good hitting team, but they don't have a pitching staff to sustain dog days of August. And right now, they're playing the underbelly part of their schedule, the Baltimore Orioles and so forth. And the Yankees will be playing them next. The Yankees will be playing the Minnesota Twins, and they have a weekend series there. But first, we have to take care of our business and sweep the Boston Red Sox and put us ahead on that. And we'll keep an eye on the Yankees going forward. Can they sweep the Boston Red Sox and put pressure on them? Send them with their tails wagging between the tail wagging between their legs, and we move forward with that. And remember, the Yankees still not running on full steam yet. Reinforcements are coming. Anthony Rizzo were activated from the IL list. Excuse me. Gio Urshela was taking some warm up practice. Aroldis Chapman has been activated on the from the IL as well, so he's available in the pen. You get your closer back. You get a great defensive first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Although Luke Voigt had an issue with that. Luke Voigt wants hey, don't forget about me. I'm part of this team. I was in the running of MVP last year. I led the league last year in home runs, the American League. Luke Voigt is a hell of a bat, but Anthony Rizzo is a better defensive first baseman, all around spray hitter. Luke Voigt, with his injuries, tends to get injured too often and sometimes become a detriment to the lineup with a lot of strikeouts. And it's good to have that balance. You saw on the broadcast on MLB Network yesterday's game, the doubleheader, you hear the commentator from Bob Costas and saying that the lineup is expanded, and and you saw the havoc it caused with Gallo, and you have that Gallo in the lineup. You have that lefty. You put that. You break up that all righty team, and now the Red Sox has to use their bullpen in makeup matchup. Remember, there's a 3 inning rule that you're not allowed. You're supposed to have 3 batter rule. You're supposed to have a pitcher, relief pitcher, pitch 3 batters, or if they finish the inning. So you saw that yesterday when he brought in the lefty, and they couldn't throw strikes. And what happened with the left-handed batter? He threw a 3-0 fastball to Giancarlo Stanton, and Carlos Stanton was sending right back up the middle to center field shot because he lost Gallo. The lefty was brought in for Gallo, but with the new Major League Baseball rule, he had to stay in, and now he had to face the right-handed bat. That's why, as fans, we were craving and clamoring for Cashman, bring in some lefty hitting bats. This team needs left hitting bats because it expands the lineup. It makes matchup nightmares. This team could hit. And when you have that balance in your lineup, you get these results. Kudos to Brian Cashman for adjusting, for making that trades for not just for Gallo, but for Rizzo. And it is paying off here early in the trading deadline and now into the dog days of August. So keep it on the Yankees. I like them getting warm, getting really hot. They're very hot, very caliente, like we call it. They're 5 games out of those pesky Rays. Living here in Florida, they look like they're not slowing down, but anything could happen. It's a weird season. With that, we'll go back to the lineup again for tonight's game. But like I said, LeMahieu, Rizzo's at first base, batting second. Aaron Judge, right fielder. Gallo is playing left. Giancarlo Stanton is your designated hitter. He returned to DH there. Ruben Odor out of position, playing third. Gary Sanchez behind the plate. Brett Gardner in center field, and Andrew Velasquez. What about Andrew Velasquez? What can we say? The young kid from the Bronx, from Morris Park area of the Bronx. He came in he with his family in attendance. He got himself his 2 RBIs in game 1, player of the game in game 1 of the doubleheader. And kudos to him, man. What a dream. As a young kid, we all dream about playing on that field right behind me and just being one day out there. And the kid is living the dream from the Bronx, not far from me, from Throsneck. Wow, that's a wonderful thing to see Velasquez in there. Playing a hell of a defensive shortstop, if you ask me. Excellent. He's making these plays. He's moving around. Beautiful play. And also in last night's doubleheader, LeMahieu. What a play at second base, LeMahieu, with diving through the ball. I got the lead runner on second. You saw a lot of great key pitching, defensive plays. That's what we wanted to see. We were seeing a lot of sloppy play in the beginning of the season, and it's been cleaned up a lot. The New York Yankees, bunch defense. They're playing what's winning baseball: clutch hitting, timing hitting, good defense, good relief pitching, and the starters. What can you say of the starters? Potentially now when they return, other than Heaney that's going to go out tonight, and that's a little bit of my concern, but reinforcements is coming. Domingo Germán is on his way back. Corey Kluber is pitching and throwing line batting practice. We had a setback with Soriano, but you know what? We wasn't really expecting too much from him, although some people were. But we have right now the emergence of Luis Gil. What can we say about that young kid? He just wanted to be in the major leagues. He didn't want to do that AAA gauntlet. He just said, hey, I want to he's throwing his name in the hat, and the kid got moxie. He goes up there, throws strikes. He trusts his fastball. He listens to his catcher. Whatever the catcher puts down, if it's Higashioka, if it's Sanchez earlier, he just goes whatever the catcher calls, and he executes. And the kid showed a lot of guts on pitching against a heated rival in the middle of August against the Red Sox. No runs. Granted that we had the bullpen come in and closed out the game. Gave us a little bit of a nervous scare there, but it kept this 0 ERA intact. And man, What can you say about Loizaga? Loizaga, I was a little nervous. He came in that game one. He had the bases loaded, struck out both batters in a row, and oof, I was like, okay, here we go. Then game two, you got some clutch home runs from, again from Stanton. You got from Gallo. You got timing, hitting, good defense, good bullpen, and that's a recipe of victory. Defense, pitching, wins baseball, and timing, hitting. I like it. I like where we're going with it. There's still some things we need to clean up with the Yankees, but hey, one process at a time. Excuse me, and we'll see how that goes. We'll see how, coming into the dog days of August. Now that we get our reinforcement, Gio Shella, there's going to be an interesting situation for Aaron Boone. Who gets left off the roster? Who gets sent down? Who has options in this team to let down? Or they don't lose or DFA. They might be an unpopular player that the Yankees might DFA. That we're going to be head scratching. Like, what? Why they do that? I'm not saying Luke Voigt. Luke Voigt has options. Luke Voigt has 3 years of control before he's out of his arbitration ready. So he could actually be sent back down to the minors. But I'm talking about like a root left or door. You got players, Davis, center field. Although the Yankees really need that other center fielder in case Gardner. You're really going to go with a 37-year-old Gardner in center. Although people are saying maybe you put Judge in center, Gallo back and forth, and you play Giancarlo Stanton in the outfield from time to time. It's okay, but you really want to have a center fielder who could cover ground, who could go out there from left to right and really, really cover a lot of territory. Davis, that kid Davis, say what you say. He does cover a lot of ground. Can't hit a lick. He can't hit himself out of a wet paper bag, but the kid is a good outfielder, good glove. You also got Greg Allen in the minors. There's options there. It's be interesting to see, especially when our relievers start getting back. Kudos to Scott Britton, who asked the manager, "Hey, I'm not good right now. I'm going to hurt the team if you have me closing. I prefer not to close right now at this moment because right now my command and my sharpness and intensity is in there. I'm just going to hurt the detriment of the team." And kudos to Zach Brain for recognizing and knowing and saying, you know what, I am going to take a step back. And he came in the fifth inning. He did his job 2 nights ago. It's good to see. In the game two, you had Chad Green come in there, a clean ninth. His fastball was zipping. Yankees have options. They have good options now. They have good pitching. Young minors. I like when they bring the kids from the minors and put them in the bullpen. And they even send a couple players down just for the roster moves. And they have firepower now. They got some live arms who could throw over 90 plus miles, 90, 95 plus miles an hour and get some key outs. And Peralta, I'm very surprised with Waldy Peralta, the relief that he's been giving to the Yankees. I didn't think they were going to get what they're getting from Peralta. And what can we say about right now? One of the unsung heroes of this Yankee starting rotation, in my opinion, is Nestor Cortez Jr. What a crafty lefty. He just pitches smart, intelligent. He got his first on-record victory, but he's been keeping the Yankees afloat and giving them some good innings, either out of the bullpen or coming in there. I think when the reinforcements come, you got to go with Garrett Cole. Your number 2 pitcher right now is Jamison Taillon. I think he's been pitching very well as a number 2. You got Taillon. You have Jordan Montgomery, solid. That's your 3rd starter. Your 4th starter, you could go with Nestor Cortez. It won't hurt you. Domingo Germán, Corey Kluber, and then you want to put you're gonna have to, if Heaney doesn't shape up, and you got to put him in the long relief bullpen role the way the role Cortez had before. Give you 2-3 innings, 2 innings. When a pitcher's pitch count is up, come in there in the middle and eat up some innings. Or you're gonna have to DFA. Heaney. We want him to have success, but he gives up too much long ball. His ball, he gives up too much of the long ball, and it's a detriment to the team. I know he was good for the Angels at some time, and his talent. He's a left-handed pitcher. You don't give up on him. But right now, man, he's hurting the team with the long ball, and the Yankees can't afford to have that long ball being hurting them each and every night with Heaney. And maybe he'll go in the bullpen when once the reinforcements start, or maybe Luis Gil is putting his name in the hat. So it's a tough decision. I know that if the young kid is showing this moxie and showing that live fastball, 98 miles per hour, the control, not giving up runs, man, it's going to be hard to keep him out of that starting rotation. Maybe you might have to put, when Domingo Germán comes, maybe he might have to be a bullpen arm with Heaney and have Gil start and go forward. It'll be interesting how they're going to maneuver that. It's going to be interesting how Aaron Boone is going to give playing time to some of these hitters. at first base, with Rizzo and Voit. I mean, if you have a tough lefty, you want to give Rizzo the night off. I could see you could put Voit in there. It won't hurt you, but you want to keep that glove, man. Rizzo is a glove, a very good defensive first baseman, platinum glove winner, and you really want to keep that glove and that bat in the lineup. That versatility of the lineup, and maybe you might give Gallo a night off. You have to here and there. They got the Minnesota Twins coming up. After they're done with the Boston Red Sox. The Yankees fare very well against the Minnesota Twins, and now they're getting the softest part of the schedule. They need to now climb because following next weekend we have a big series out in Oakland. We play the Oakland Athletics, and right now we're battling them. We're ahead of them by percentage and record wise for the lead wild card, but we have to beat them head to head because we have beat them so far head to head. We have the better record head to head, and now we have to continue building on that and keep putting distance. The Toronto Blue Jays is hanging around. They're right behind us. The Seattle Mariners are behind the Yankees as well, and now we have to start separating ourselves when we play the underbelly, soft part of our schedule. The teams that we need to beat, we need to go out there and beat them. By any way necessary. Good pitching, timely hitting, the bopping, the home runs. The home runs will come. You see it comes. When you don't search for them, it comes. They'll start hitting. They'll start going. They'll start hitting the park, and the fans are invested. They're ready to go. Their Yankee Stadium is packed. We saw Derrick Rose last night at Yankee Stadium. Tonight, Kyrie Irving is in the stands. You're starting to see the celebrities, the ball players, other sports celebrities come out and to the stadium. Tracy Morgan was behind home plate. So Yankees is a draw right now. Everyone is out there, and we'll keep an eye, and hopefully we'll sweep that. And I'll make this video short and sweet, and I'll return with another video tomorrow with the Yankees if we sweep or what we're looking forward to. And I also got a New York Mets take. I just want them to finish there. Right now, the Mets are reeling right now. We're hoping that they can turn this around. Last I saw, they were down 1-0 against the Giants, San Francisco Giants out there. Trying to avoid a sweep. The Mets are really falling. You had their owners tweeting out. Not kind of happy with the problem, but I got to dedicate a good 45 minutes on the New York Mets. Watch out for that video. I just wanted to make a short and sweet video just about the Yankees. I know the game time is about to start in about a half hour. Batting practice show, the warm up, the pregame show is on with Merrick Marakitic. They do a good job there. And I'm going to be keeping an eye on that, and we'll keep on the Yankees. Hopefully, we'll sweep the Boston Red Sox and gain 10 games, man, in 24 days. Unbelievable. It looks like 1978 all over again, 77, 78, and man, wow, what a collapse for we knew the Red Sox were playing above their head, but I didn't think they were going to sink this fast. I thought if the Yankees had a chance to catch the Boston Red Sox, I thought it was going to be the mid-September. Right after Labor Day, I thought that's when the Yankees will finally get this where the point there is now. But hey, I'll take it now, August 18th. And guys, I appreciate this from so much. Thank you so much. It was a quick video. Just wanted to talk about the Yankees and what other things are going on with the Yankees, the roster moves, and we'll break it down once this game is over. And guys, man, we'll talk to you on the next one. And I really appreciate you all, and we'll see you on the next time.
If you would join us.
It is unavoidable. It is your destiny.
Stretch out with your feelings.
May the force be with us.
It is pointless to resist, my son.
Hit those likes and subscribe.
I've given up trying to argue.
Do or do not. There is no trial. Do it.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Hit those likes and subscribe.
Jedi Master Yoda. You seek Yoda.
Remember, the force will be with you always.
Hit the like and subscribe.